Oh god, what the fuck are these?
They
look like ball sacks.
They look like monk faces.
If that's what
god!
your ball sack looks like, you should really see a doctor. And welcome back to Bunka Gaming.
Hello guys. We're so happy you returned for another exciting view of our stories and our encounters
Yeah,
in Final Fantasy. There's only one way to go, Ray.
yeah. Well, like, you know, I'm also looking for switches, right? Because that's the big thing. Yeah.
Where are we going?
God, this is the worst.
Yeah. So confusing.
All the tough enemies like
Shit.
this bitch. This bitch. This big old behemoth bitch. Oh, we going
Please. Fuck.
Damn it.
Or
Okay.
Bye.
okay, so he still counters whenever he. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
This is a game where people still have counterattacks after they die. I'm like, really?
Why is that a
Here
thing?
I go. Punch. Oh! Before I die, I beat your ass.
Pretty much.
Oh boy. Unicorn,
Yeah.
Seraph, and
So yeah, what are your favorite summons in the Final Fantasy series? Actually,
Bahamut is always great.
right?
Of course.
Always.
I feel like
Of
that's just
course.
a given, though, right?
Like
What was-
Bahamut is like the OP of summons, isn't it?
Well, like he's
Sorta.
he's more or less
He's
like
more a staple.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these guys are staples, right? So
What was the what was that one in 10 that like sucked you into the underworld and ripped you apart?
Anima.
That's the
yeah,
one.
Anima's one of my favorites.
That one was fucking awesome. It was terrifying as hell.
Oh yeah, of course, right? But you know, that's what comes with the territory of
no.
like, you know, Seymour being a strange motherfucker.
Ugh. Wasn't that like his mom or something?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Ugh.
Yeah. For those who haven't played on Final Fantasy X, yeah, the Aeons or summons are actually used to be people.
Like Transistor.
Yeah.
I think
Really?
that's a perfect analogy for it, actually.
Yeah.
Which will be up before or after
Before this.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And yeah, why Anima?
Well, because it's just like when you do the special, where it like drags you down and like you see the other side of it.
Yeah.
And it's just like this smiling, scary, gangly shadow beast that literally just claws you to death. And just tears away at you in this dark realm where you can't move. Until it's tired.
Yeah.
Until it doesn't feel like beating your ass anymore. I'm like, that's it's a very terrifying concept.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine running into that in real life?
No, I'd rather not. Thank you very much.
Exactly. I'd shit myself. Oh no.
Yeah.
Shadow, just defend, please. Stop killing them. Use the interceptor.
Oh yeah. Can't you use interceptor?
That's random.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, boo.
Yeah. But yeah, Mariah, what about you? What are some of your favorite summons in the games?
I can't even think. Like I haven't played Final Fantasy enough to know all the summons.
Right, but you played like what, 13 and 15?
Yeah, 13, 15, and if you count World of Final Fantasy, probably not.
Well, like World Final Fantasy does have the summons technically.
Technically, yeah.
Okay, well, what are some of your favorites from 13 and 15 then?
Shiva. Shiva is a definite.
Well, like Shiva's in every game, yeah.
Yeah, I like Shiva.
Shiva in 13 was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The motorcycle.
Cycle, yeah, the motorcycle summon.
I heard about that. That is the douchiest thing ever.
No, it was actually really cool. I liked it a lot.
Really?
It's
Yes.
the Shiva sisters.
Well, like not Shiva herself, it's just Snow
Oh, yeah.
riding in on a motorcycle with
Yeah.
Shiva dancing around him kind of a thing.
Who was lightning summon?
It was Odin, but he was like a horse.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like Odin was pretty cool.
I always loved Odin in the games, right?
What was? I don't remember Fang and Fanils though.
But Fangs was Bahamut.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Right.
That
and
makes
then-
sense to me.
And then
But
Fangs
Niels was like
is
this weird.
Fangs was Bahamut, right?
Yeah, Fangs was Bahamut, but Niels was like this weird spider thing.
I remember Hope was Alexander.
Oh my god, I love Alexander.
Yeah, he's this massive fortress where you shoot shit.
I know.
And
What was
then
Dodges. Dodges was like a car,
Zaz?
or not Dodge. Yeah, Saz. Yeah. Saz was like a car.
A car thing. I don't remember what it
I don't
was
remember
though.
what its name was. It was fire, but it wasn't Ifrit. Was it?
It might be. Because if Snow had Shiva, Saz might be Ifrit.
Man.
Uh,
Either way, he had a cool fiery race car.
Yeah.
A
And it
fiery
was
race
awesome.
car.
Yeah.
Was it Doom Train by any chance?
No, it wasn't.
No, that's an actual summon in the Final Fantasy series.
really?
Yeah.
No, not Doom Train. Definitely
Okay.
not.
Yeah, you laugh at me, but in Final Fantasy,
I thought you just made that up.
It's either 7 or 8. You actually like summon the Doom Train, and then train railings actually come down on the enemy.
Oh my
And then
God.
it's like bee boo, and then the train just piles right through them.
I think it's
That's really funny.
I think that's 7.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's amazing.
It's hard to remember between 7 and 8 for me because it kind of blends in. It was same general time for me for playing those games, right?
God.
And then Kingdom Hearts just matches the two worlds together,
Yeah,
which makes it even worse.
it's more confusing.
I kind of liked how Kingdom Hearts summons works.
Not how the summons work, just the world, right? On
yeah.
how people from 7 and people from 8 are in the same
from,
world.
and like 7, 8, and
9.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were people from 9.
who was 9?
God, Zidane is totally in Kingdom Hearts, right?
Who?
Zidane?
Who?
Yes.
Yeah, tiny monkey boy.
He wasn't
Wait.
in Kingdom Hearts.
He wasn't?
No.
Oh,
Oh
God.
Who am I thinking of? Never mind. And then 2 just added more of them in, like the trio of 10.
10-2, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 2.
Pain, Riku, and Yuna.
Chibi Yuna is so cute.
Yeah.
yeah. Was Pain in there?
Pain was in there.
They were like
Wait,
little
no,
fairy thingies.
In 2? In Kingdom Hearts 2 or World
Yeah.
of Final Fantasy?
No, Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. She's always with them.
Oh, yeah, they were
They
the
were
little
like
fairy guys.
Weird
Yeah.
little fairy things, yeah.
Yeah.
And they worked for Maleficent,
Maleficent,
but
and
like never did anything.
Anything.
Except give you an item later.
Oh no, they gave you a Keyblade later.
Yeah.
That was the item.
That was what was implied.
Yeah.
God, Marania. Marania. Oh God, what the fuck are these?
They
They
look,
look
like,
like ball sacks.
they look like monk face.
If that's
Oh
what your
God!
ball sack looks like, you should really see a doctor.
Yeah.
Just
They
say
look
it.
like someone sculpted a nutsack.
It looks like a beheaded monk. Let's go with that.
I think it is.
It's Buddha.
Brains pan.
This is not Buddha. It's a brain pan. What the fuck is that? Ew. Oh, I don't like him. Kill him with fire. Kill him with spirit bameha. Kill him with assassin dagger. Kill him with fire and thunder. There we go. Thank
Yeah.
you. God, those were gross. Okay,
Oh, they're in the thousands now.
Who else was? Okay, Final Fantasy 7 and 8 characters were in Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts in general.
Yeah.
10.
10.
Technically 10 2. I don't know.
Yeah, if Pain's in there, yeah, 10-2.
There
Pain
was?
wasn't in 10?
No.
No,
Oh.
only in 10-2.
I think you're thinking of Lulu. Because they are very similar aesthetically.
Yeah, they both look like
The goth chicks.
BDSM.
I ain't complaining.
Oh no, they hot as fuck.
Yeah. The one weird thing I didn't get about Lulu was she came from a very tropical island and she's wearing furs
yeah.
and leather. And I'm like,
Was she the one with like a kimono with lots of belts?
yeah.
Yes. It wasn't
Okay,
even
I
a
know.
kimono. This was like a Cruella de Vil dress.
Yeah.
Okay, it was like a thick furry nightmare. I'm like, how do you not pass out from heat? Being raised on a tropical island where everyone
Because
else is...
Square Enix character designs, costume designs actually.
I was in the bed.
Oh, man. But yeah, compared to Final Fantasy 13 and 15, didn't you find 15 had very little summons?
Yeah, there's only like
You kidding?
5.
Yeah.
There's Bahamut was your summon.
But were you able to
Shiva.
summon him?
No!
Yeah, that's the
We
thing.
saw 2.
Like Ramu.
Yeah. We saw
Shiva.
Ramu and Titan.
We saw Shiva?
Yeah, Shiva
When
was
did we saw- oh yeah, when we fought the fire guy.
no, when we fought
Right, but was
Ifrit.
that part of the...
That was not like... That was
that was not scripted?
scripted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That's what I
scripted.
mean, right? What was not...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
what
Shiva
summons
could
did
be
we
summoned
see?
to that without being scripted, actually.
Yes.
Too bad it's random as fuck.
Yeah, I always got Ramu. So I
no,
once
legit.
actually no, twice got Leviathan. I never got Shiva. Bahamut
right,
was
Leviathan.
scripted in.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how the fuck you get Ifrit. I think Ifrit was a summon. I don't know.
I don't think he is.
because he was against us, right? So yeah.
don't think I've read anywhere that anyone's summoned Ifrit.
What the fuck is that?
Confusion.
Confused?
Yeah.
Those are a lot of
I'd be a little
chocobos.
terrified to see a bunch of yellow ducks just everywhere. Be like, what? Am I? What is real? Like,
I'm hallucinating. I'm tripping hard.
Yeah.
I need to stab one of you to determine if this is a dream or not, because that is how you do it.
Yeah.
If you want
Yeah.
to know
15
if
was
it's dreaming or not.
like. Yeah. 15 was not a Final Fantasy game.
No, it was not.
Like, I don't know. Like, it had, like, names, and that's as far as it went, right? Like,
Yeah. No, the thing was, I wish 15 stayed versus 13 because I felt like that story would have been way better than what 15 was
Yeah.
or is. Because if you've seen like the trailers for
Oh God.
for 13 versus.
like
yeah.
versus 13, it is like dark and gritty and like Noctis still looks like an emo boy, but it felt like it worked better
Really?
because he.
This guy is hitting hard.
Oh, I thought you said throat job. I'm like, that's gross.
Throat jab. Yeah, pervert. But, okay.
Oh my.
Stop
God.
it!
You fucking douche.
But yeah, it's like
Oh my God.
there are times where I'm just like, I wish they made versus 13 instead of 15.
I don't blame you, right? Like,
Because how 15 turned out, it's like, yeah, it's okay. But I felt like if they, like, 13 was like, I felt like if, from the trailers that I've seen of 13, or versus 13, it looked friggin' amazing.
right, but, you know, how can you say that it would be better considering, like, this is the game, it's the same game.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally the same game.
Because they added, actually, I'm not too sure. But aesthetically, it looks really nice.
Yeah, no, I actually looked into the development of
Yeah.
15, and they said they wanted it changed from 13 versus because they felt that the game that they were going for was a lot darker than what they had in 13. And it didn't fit, like, you know, aesthetically.
Yeah, and then they changed the
Yeah.
whole freaking thing for 15. Like, they just scrapped it. I was like, oh, come on.
No, but, like, no, they kept the same characters, they kept the same, like, story
Yeah.
that they wanted to tell, so can you really say it would have been better as versus 13?
I wish it was darker then. Like, kept their darker concept? It wasn't that dark.
It was.
15? Nah.
Okay, no, compared to, like, a lot of the other, like, older Final Fantasy games, yeah, it's not that dark, but, you know, Noctis' father dies in, like,
In,
the
like,
first
chapter
hour.
2.
Yeah. Like,
Luna.
it's like him dealing with grieving and loss and that kind of stuff, right? So
And then he's also the king of insomnia.
and then
now.
like halfway through
I-
the game there was that climax that I don't want to spoil right now that I feel like, you know,
No, to
No?
me that's not.
it's not dark enough.
No, like that didn't make it dark. What made it dark was that you like it didn't even make it darker. It was more interesting because they played on his grievance very well.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing that character did really well. I found like it really, really, really made solid characters.
Right.
Like Gladio was just this absolute headstrong, full frontal. Like you need to stop being such a little bitch about everything. And you know, there's lots of people like that, especially in adventures like that.
Yeah.
And Noctis was, you know, this grieving and it was just all over the place, right? As a character, as a person. It's
Yeah.
like you need to be a king, but you're about to lose your wife and blah blah all this stuff. Like, you know, you have to go marry this girl and your dad's dead and blah blah blah. Like, there's a lot thrown at him, and it's just like him kind of being like, "What the fuck do I don't know." Like, and
like, he
then
doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
You got Ignis,
Poor child.
who's like trying to be calm in everything. and-
He's apparently he's Noctis's advisor.
yeah, no, I totally get that. I totally got that from right away.
Yeah.
And then you got Prompto, who just kind of feels inadequate in all of them.
Yeah.
Amongst all of them. Like, there was a very real dynamic, very real relationships, and, like, it's just solid overall as character development goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you remember that motel like rooftop hotel scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Prompto.
Oh yeah. Like they did a good job with that,
No,
right?
they did.
And then
Well,
you guys just shipped them so hard.
Yeah,
after
but like, you
that.
know, even like midway through the game where I figured out like, you know, Prompto's fuck you.
It's secret, yeah.
Prompto's like, you know, origin story, like, you know, I felt more for him.
Yeah.
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 Well, like, and that's the thing. You saw their emotions more. That doesn't necessarily mean the game's darker.
Yeah. No, that is actually a fair assessment.
Yeah. It just might have felt more that way because you saw more of the impact that everything had on them.
Yeah.
Which
No,
is good.
Yeah.
Will the
I
final-
give credit where it's due in that game,
Yeah.
even though I'm clearly not a
You
fan.
do not like it.
Yeah. Like, especially, I've come up with a new recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, see? And that had its fun quirks.
Yeah.
Prompto was a goof. Gladio was...
Hard
kinda-
ass.
Yeah, it's hard ass. Ignis had like these very silly moments. It's just like...
Apparently, in the English version, he puns a lot.
Yeah. And, we like him for it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm loving about dubbing now, is they're taking a lot more liberties. Because they're realizing the danger of direct translation.
Yeah.
It's so stupid to do that because, I don't know, for me, one big example is One Piece.
Yeah.
Which is?
There's like this big war, right?
Yeah?
And, or not even, okay, they all get bounties on their head, right?
Right.
And one of the
course.
running gags in the show is Sanji has to have his wanted poster drawn, and it looks like shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, everyone has these cool posters, and some of them are like, oh no, we have wanted posters. And some of them are like, oh fuck yeah, I've got a poster. It looks so badass and scary. And I have a high bounty, yeah. He looks at his, it's just like this hideous drawing. It makes him look like a fucking idiot. And he's like, what the hell is this? Why is mine the only one drawn? And it shows everyone at home like seeing the bounties and they all react differently. Like Luffy's hometown is just like, yeah, Luffy, he's still out there doing awesome things. Zoro's old teacher is just like, Zoro, I'm not too happy about this, but as long as you're living without regret, I'm happy. And then it goes to like the Baratie where he lives.
Yeah.
And in Japanese, it's just like, the Straw Hat Pirates will be notorious in this and that, and they did something very dangerous recently. And they will be known all over, along with this face. and in English,
Sanji's face.
and English is just like, the Straw Hats did something pretty stupid recently. They've knocked on the door of the world government. Pirates and government allies alike will be really pissed off and remember the names and have them engraved in their minds.
Yeah.
Their faces, on the other hand, and everyone's just dying of laughter. I'm like, that makes more sense. I don't know. It's less epic. It's more pirate talk.
Right.
Whereas, like, I don't know.
No, that makes sense.
You get what I mean, though, right?
Yeah.
There's a certain way, like, the Japanese speak that, like, just doesn't quite make
Translate
sense.
directly
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Like, for example, it's going to be their dialect. I find it's going to be the hardest.
Oh,
one of the
absolutely.
hardest. Like, if they're going for Kansai Ben, which is pretty much like it's a different. If you hear regular Japanese, and it's just pretty much where you live depends. Of course, depending on where you live, the accent the dialect changes.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the dialects. It's like, do you put accents on there? Like, what do you do?
It always depends, right? I
Yeah.
think for the most part, it's just like, well, I mean, they're allowing themselves to take liberties. One, be like, okay, you know what do you think on this character? They might add an accent, they might not. They might just make them talk a bit rougher or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It affects more just their dialogue rather
Yeah,
than
and
their actual
one of
sound.
the ones that I really don't like how they translated was I think we went through this before, but I'll say it again: World of fucking Final Fantasy, because Tama the fucking fox is an annoying little shit.
I was going to say something, I forgot what it was.
And also, I do this thing of skipping over his thing, its lines.
Yeah. I don't blame you because it's annoying as
So
fuck.
annoying. Like, Lon is more bearable than Tama, and I already don't really like Lon in the first place.
Oh, yeah. Nobody likes Lon. I don't even think Lon likes Lon.
What was I going to say? It was hella important, actually. Or just, like, dubbing in general. Oh, yeah, no. Like, for me, one big thing I've noticed is, like, the way characters cry.
Right?
In Japanese, it's like this... like, it's very inhaley, I find, in a way.
Yeah.
It's a very different sound.
Yeah.
And it's not less real or authentic. It's just different.
That's just how they cry in their culture, right?
Yeah. Or,
They hold it back.
Yeah, they do hold it back.
yeah.
That's the difference, right?
Whereas with us, it's just... It sounds... We hold it back, too, but it's more like a... with snivels, right?
yeah.
And snot coming out of every...
Orifice.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. With them, it's this very... and with in Japanese, most shows I've seen at least, when watching sub, it's like... like holding back tear and breath and anguish cries.
Yeah.
If you want an example of it, just watch Noctis crying.
Yeah.
in Japanese schools.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm sure. Like I can picture it in my head already because I've heard the seiyuu for him.
Oh, he's a good-looking man.
Yeah, they're all handsome fellers. Come on. The Final Fantasy 15 cast in English is like, they are all a
Clearly, Marania knows what's
Japanese
important
and
about.
English.
darn handsome bunch.
Both English and Japanese cast members are all handsome fellas. Yeah.
I mean, the most important thing is when dubbing, it's like make it your own.
Yeah.
So like when a character, like by doing like, I've come up with a new recipe, you came up with something that Noctis can later impersonate.
You've literally came up with a new recipe.
Exactly.
For Noctis.
Yes, exactly. That's the thing. One Piece
Or-
kind of did that too, where it's just like,
Where are we going?
I don't know.
we're
I
just
think-
wandering around.
I'm trying to figure that out while you guys talk about VO, all right? Don't mind me while I get lost.
Where it's like,
Oh, fuck me.
preemptive. Fair enough.
Behemoth and two misfits. No, I can't. I don't want to.
In One Piece, there's like Luffy imitates Chopper, and in Japanese, he's like Chopper because that's how he talks.
Right.
But then in English,
I
he's
think
like Chopper. I'm here to save the. It's like, so it's like, hey Usopp, look, Chopper. I'm like, and they're both cute and funny. Oh God, Life Shaver. Oh, One Piece. I want to still like it, but I can't.
Why not?
Because it's so fan servicey now.
Oh, that's
because
what you mean.
Nami's boobs and like
Yes, like Nami doesn't look like a regular person anymore.
her boobs are just out there.
It's just bad, and it makes me mad. Like a little fan service, sure, fine. You know, you're
Yeah.
gonna get a character topless here and there, or at least if they did like, well, I don't like Fairy Tail, but at least they did that right off the bat with everyone, where like everyone is ridiculously sexy.
Yeah.
And all the boys will never wear shirts. Gray gets naked.
Oh, that's what.
Girls
Okay.
He's
get the
always
top
topless. I just realized that.
Yes.
I don't read or watch Fairy Tail either. But I know Gray, and I'm just like, why the hell are you always topless?
It's because of I don't know.
And then Natsu's always like, well, he wears a vest, but
Yeah.
he doesn't wear any
But
shirt.
he never wears a shirt underneath.
Yeah.
He's an Aladdin.
Okay.
But then, like, see, Nami had this great character arc that me and my sister both adored because she was just so powerful, so real. It was one of the best acting moments I've ever seen in an anime where she, like, stabs this tattoo on her arm because the pirate who branded with her
Yeah.
cheated her. And, oh, it's amazing. And then, then all of a sudden, literally all she did was walk around with no shirt, slap Luffy around whenever it would piss her off.
Yeah.
And then never do anything to contribute in terms of like conversation, fighting. I'm like, come on.
Do something.
Yes. And Robin, who was like, this, she would literally snap backs. Like, she'd find an army and just go Siente Fleur and Clutch. And they all like, they all can't move. And then she's like, don't get in my way, and just keeps walking. Now she just stands there with no pants on, ever.
Doing the no pants dance.
And just says no, and just says, "Isn't this interesting?" And it's like, no, wait.
What part of this is interesting?
It's all after the time skip, isn't it?
Yes, that's the problem. And I've told you this, where like, when you do a time skip, show the training. Show the fucking training.
No, or explain how the hell.
Well, the problem is, it's not enough to just explain. Just like, give us at least a glimpse because of what they're gonna be doing. Because then they just started pulling powers out their ass. It's like, oh no, we're in this situation where we can't move, and it's okay, I can do this now, just cause. It's like, oh, okay. And it got to be a wreck after that. Still, it had some great characters. Great. Oh god, I loved it at first. I really did.
Yeah. No, it sounds great, right? Like, no.
Well, like, it was just so not broody.
Right.
Because Naruto and Bleach were at the time, and it was very,
Oh, yeah.
it was very angsty. So having One Piece around where it's just like,
We're
on this-
idiots.
yes, they were stupid, and they were,
Because, like, all of them can navigate except for Nami, if I remember correctly.
you're right. Like none of, if you told them all sail on this ship alone, they would die.
Yeah, they're all idiots.
But like the thing is, they'll be on a dangerous island. They'll be like, "Well, we're not in danger right now.
Also-
let's party."
Yeah, isn't
And
there?
you'll be like, "What? Are you really gonna do that right now?" It's like, "Yeah, fuck it, why not?"
Oh, who was it? Was it Binks? Oh, who was the skeleton guy?
Brooke.
Brooke. Yeah, he looks like Danny Abaddon.
Oh my god, he
Really?
does.
Yeah.
He has a fro.
He has
Oh
a
wait,
fro
wait,
and
no,
he's
he
like
has a long
skeleton.
nose, right?
No,
No, that's Usopp.
Oh, he kind of looks like.
No,
that's like
no,
Brooke looks like
look-
Danny
yeah.
Abaddon. He's this tall, lanky skeleton
Yeah.
who like sings and dances and everything, and plays violin. Very well at that.
Okay,
And
okay.
always tries to like get it with the ladies.
Sounds like Dan Abaddon.
I wouldn't say Brooke tries to get. Brooke's just funny. He's like, "Can I see your panty drawer?"
yeah.
It's like, no.
He's straightforward about it, but it doesn't take no. He takes no for an answer, but he's
Oh yeah, no. Well, he usually gets whacked across the face.
yeah, as a skeleton.
Yeah. And he always makes puns, which is my favorite.
Yeah.
He's just like, "Oh my god, my heart just jumped out of my chest."
You don't have a heart.
Oh yeah. Even though I don't have a heart. Skull joke.
He really says that?
Yeah.
And then when you first meet him, one of the first things he does is just like, "Will you join our crew?" Okay. Oh wait, there's this thing I have to do first. And then jumps off the boat and runs on water. And he goes,
Easy,
"Yo!"
Jesus.
Yep.
With the laugh, it was just like, great.
All right.
And that dub, that is a great dub. Colleen Clinkenbeard, you are amazing. She plays Luffy in it, and I
Oh, okay, okay.
fucking love her.
All right.
You're getting more and more lost.
No. I'm actually finding the way. I know
No,
where
it
I'm
looks,
going.
It looks more
More
endy.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like less land around you and more of an edge now.
Yeah. No. I know where I'm going now. Well, I have
Sorta.
a better idea of where I'm going now.
Why'd you guys decide to do Persona 5 in dub? I mean in sub, if I may ask.
He was trying to be a troll.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Because given the restrictions that Alice whoa. Bye.
Fucking insta death.
Anyways, but yeah, at the time Alice was giving
Like,
us
I wanted to have fun with the series, right? So I thought making, Brosona. Like, I planned that. I didn't tell Verania. I was like, hey, we're doing this dubbed. Okay.
no,
sure.
we're doing the subbed. And,
subbed, yeah.
Because I said it's like, oh, I wish I can play it, subbed. And it's like, sure we can. We just have to dub everyone. And I was like, okay. And it's just, now that I think of it, like the dub, because I've seen like a few clips, it's just like how On says Sakamoto was Sakamoto. And I was like, wait, hold up, what?
Yeah.
It's a little
It's not pretty.
No.
But,
weird. Yeah.
like, it's a lot of English-speaking people trying to pronounce Japanese names, right? Because,
Yeah,
like, they
that
don't
is
change it,
true.
right? So you can't blame them for it.
No, I don't.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's just like, don't you go over
We've had this
these-
conversation. It's
Yeah.
like if you know what it is and you're being a dick about it, then yeah.
Yeah, you're
But-
being a dick, but...
But if you know and you are trying and just can't, it's like, well, I mean, you know what?
You tried. You tried.
Yeah.
Yes. Not everyone can be Yuri Lowenthal, and nail it every time.
Wait,
some
Yuri-
people probably hate how he pronounces Naruto.
All right.
He's like Naruto every time. Like he does it pretty well.
yeah.
At least I think so, but I'm sure there's everyone who's like, no, he does it wrong, and it sounds so stupid and weird.
Well,
and forced.
those
And
are
it's
just like
whatever.
I hate to say this, like all the weebs that I'm just like, it's like yeah, sub is better than dub, and I was like, no, it's not.
Sub is not always better than dub. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Like Full Metal Alchemist, I will argue that dub is sometimes better than sub, depending on how you look at it and which characters you're talking about.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
Vic,
Exactly.
yeah, because as much as I love Romy Park, Takedomi as Edward in the Japanese dub, it's just like she has the girl voice, and I'm like, it doesn't make sense when he's older. That's the thing. Alphonse, I'll give it to him just because his face stays the same more or less. While
Yeah.
Ed actually sort of grows up, and you see him growing up. Therefore, I will argue that Vic is a better choice in a sense because
yeah.
it fits better.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, he's
Save
done.
point, yay!
All right, and on that note, we will be continuing this stupid level on the next episode of Bunka
Oh
Gaming.
God, is there more of that?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we're about 3/4 through. We're about 3/4 through.
Yay!
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Jesus Christ.